No way. He could speak matter of factly, but he had made those deals already with Epstein. Yeah, you can't know what's going on at the party if you're not at the party for trafficking. Okay. KDT dog. Okay. Then why he scared? Why he begging people? Why he calling people all night? That's meaningless too, ain't it? He got hand cramps and shit. His hands look like this today because he done been dialing everybody's numbers. Saying, please, 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 please. Yeah, we was in shutdown. That was meaningless too. Yeah, he wasn't trying to hide shit, dumbass. But yeah, but your name is Dog, and he did call him an old, dirty, funky, nasty dog. So I guess you would have that same mindset of being meaningless because you play with your kids and shit too. Yeah, you play with your. As a matter of fact, let's go there. Let's go there. KDT dog, doggy dog, atomic dog, nasty dog, funky dog. Yeah, let's go there. You MAGA lover, you. Let's go there. Yes, let's go there. You dog, you like everything he do. Yeah, your mindset, your ways, your disposition, you play all in your kids' shit just like he do. Let's go there, doggy dog. Yeah, let's go there. Since you like to be all up in his ass, you think the same way. You and him are just alike. You, him, and Epstein. You really mad cause your ass. Now you shut up. You shut up. You shut up. You shut up. And you just sit back and look and listen. Don't you open your mouth. You hear me, you nasty dog, you funky dog, you. Yeah, let me show you what you dogs do. Yeah, you Donald Trump dog lovers. You. Is this you? Is this you? KTD TV nasty dog, funky dog? Huh? Is this you? Cause you think and talk just like him. You play with kids, don't you? Don't you? What he do? What it say? He a Mississippi Trump supporter. Is this you? Is this you, boo-boo? Is this you? How, what you do? What you do, dirty dog? Have been arrested after social media sting operation, huh? Meeting child for what? Hey, y'all make sure y'all follow KDTV, dog, cause he think the same way. Get they nasty asses up out of here. Watch him like y'all was watching this freakazoid. Yeah. All them supporters who co-sign. Yeah, keep y'all eye on KDT. Dog. Atomic dog. Yeah, here go another one. Garland Jeff Brady. Mississippi. Dirty dog. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Atomic dog. Funky dog. Nasty dog. Yeah. Hound dog. Hot dog. Yeah. Since you want to co-sign, yeah, you want to co-sign for the dirty dog. What is this one? What other one did I see today? Yeah. Yeah. Since you all up in the dog pound, let's go. Yeah. Is this you, dirty dog? Is this you? Are you one of these MAGA dogs? They be playing with, oh, evangelical. I know you lying. I know you lying. Oh, I know he be asking for pennies in the name of what? Huh? Mega band director. What? James. What? Has been arrested. Oh, they tagging their asses. I hope they are following every last one of these predators who is co-signing. Yeah. That trifling stuff that Trump is doing. Mega. They gonna get you. They watching y'all. Make sure y'all keep your eyes on the dogs. Yeah. He probably changed his name to a dog after Epstein said that Trump was one. He was like, yeah, I like it. I'm going to change my name to dog. I'm going to seek some pennies by the name of dogs. Yeah, he a whole band director. Yep. Christians. What? Trump. Oh, is this what got him? Is this what made them put eyes on him? Yeah, keep talking. Walk down or whatever. What was it? WTV? Yeah. Trump was. Is this what got him? Is this what got him? Trump was right. He likes playing in little girls. Yeah. Yeah, y'all better watch what y'all say. Y'all better watch who y'all support. They got their eyes on y'all, and we got our eyes on you. Absolutely. Go get them. Go get them. Go sick them. Go sick them. Them dogs. Go sick them. Put their asses in the dog pound jail. Yeah. Bow wow wow. Yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow wow, yippee yippee yo, yippee yay. Atomic dog. You're a rotten dog. Yeah. Now, y'all gonna leave me alone? Or do I have to hurt your feelings again? Huh? What else I got? Oh, yeah. One of the ones he pardoned. Yeah. Let's go here. Yeah. Y'all all one big happy, nasty ass family of pedos. Breaking. January 6th. Insurrectionist. Andrew. Will walk free. How he gonna walk free? How he gonna walk free? And he up there playing with kids. What does one charge have to do with the other? So anything he do for the rest of his life, he pardoned from, we need to keep our eye on that. He got pardoned for one charge. And it was for soliciting of a 15-year-old girl. Yeah, we need to keep our eye on that. Well, at least one thing is for sure. We know they got their eyes on them. And when you stay up in these chats, co-signing from Trump, it is a signal for them. And they watching you. So you better stay from over here. Because they ask me anything. I'ma tell them. Yep. He is a nasty dog.
Footage resurfaces years later of Trump taking part on the judging panel for Miss Teen USA. At his side, fellow judge John Casablancas. Casablancas isn't well known to the general public, but you may know his famous son, singer of successful band The Strokes, Julian Casablancas. John Casablancas isn't just a judge on the Miss Teen USA panel. He's also the founder of Elite Model Management. And over the years, he's been accused by models of having pressured them into changing on camera when they weren't yet of age. To top it off, Casablancas isn't the only modeling agency founder that Trump is connected to.
I'ma check.
Trump's wife, Melania, had been discovered, signed, and transported to the U.S. by a man named Paolo Zampoli, founder of Metropolitan Models. Stranger yet, Zampoli sits on the board of Ghislaine Maxwell's nonprofit, Terramar.
Y'all see this shit?
Trump goes on to become president of the United States and hands him the position of U.S. Special Representative for Global Partnerships.
It is alleged
by biographer Michael Wolff that Trump happened to be best friends with the now infamous trafficker Jeffrey Epstein for at least 10 years. And Michael Wolff isn't just any biographer. In 2014, he's contacted by Epstein. What does Epstein want? He's looking to rehabilitate his public image. Wolff agrees to write his biography and goes on to record hundreds of hours of taped conversations between them. Footage resurfaces years later of Trump taking part on the judging panel for Miss Teen USA. At his side, fellow judge John Casablancas. Casablancas isn't well known to the general public, but you may know his famous son, singer of successful band The Strokes, Julian Casablancas. John Casablancas isn't just a judge on the Miss Teen USA panel. He's also founder of Elite Model Management. And over the years, he's been accused by models of having pressured them into changing on camera when they weren't yet of age. To top it off, Casablancas isn't the only modeling agency founder that Trump is connected to. Trump's wife, Melania, had been discovered, signed, and transported to the U.S. by a man named Paolo Zampoli, founder of Metropolitan Models. Stranger yet, Zampoli sits on the board of Ghislaine Maxwell's nonprofit, Terramar. Trump goes on to become president of the United States and hands him the position of U.S. Special Representative for
one of his handlers.
It is alleged by biographer Michael Wolff.
They all a big old happy family.
With the now infamous trafficker Jeffrey Epstein for at least 10 years.
They better leave me alone. I bring receipts, boo. I know where to go and who to tamper and listen to, because I'm telling y'all, it's coming out in the wash, baby. And we on the spin cycle. Now, I don't know what else they got to say. This one not long, but you know what? My likes ain't up, so I'm not real quick and in no hurry to get over.
Lauren Boebert and Nancy Mace, we don't know what they're going to do. Nancy Mace tweeted something out cryptically about, of course, the files were going to be released. I don't know what the Democrats are talking about. She also wants to run for governor in South Carolina and needs the endorsement of Trump to win the primary, or at least that's what one would think in terms of his golden endorsement. But they're breaking ranks. I mean, I spoke last night before these emails even were released to a House Republican source, and they said, yeah, they're breaking ranks already. They know this discharge petition will likely go through, and they will have to vote yay. They can't vote nay.
Yeah, but Trump,
it's just too hard of a vote to take, even to protect Donald Trump. So,
Tara, something interesting. I mean, it's sort of in our brains now as.
If y'all want to hear some of the tape,
if it really is that
y'all got to get my likes up.
A Republican primary. The only thing,
if y'all want to hear some of the recorded tapes of Epstein,
is the release of the
y'all need to get the likes up.
I mean, do you think that these emails could change the calculation that the only thing riskier than crossing Trump's path is standing in the way of transparency on the Epstein case?
I think it's been one of the most politically challenging things for President Trump to handle. There has not been a story that has stuck to him like the Epstein story. They're really.
Are you looking
if y'all want to hear, she told me she was 19. Who told you they was 19? You better start checking ID.
There has been no
accountability. And you may want to take a picture of it.
It just feels like to them that what more do they have to say? How much more do they have to,
The kinds of the language, the vernacular, the casualness, Everything in these emails, if you look at all of them that I've had a chance,
They still
that not
talking
just
about
the
old
three
emails.
main ones that were the first ones we talked about.
Y'all still talking about old emails. We done went on. Y'all want to hear a little bit? Y'all need to get my likes up. Trump is still pressed. Okay, who cares? You making excuses so you like people that play with kids, Jim? Do you play with kids, Jim? Jimmy? Are you one of them the Maga PDF filers? Jim is the PDF filer. Jim is the PDF filer. Yeah. Jim, you a PDF filer? Okay, yeah, I don't want to play no more. And you didn't hit my like button. Y'all get the likes up for real. Come on. Let me remove the guests. It's time for you guys to go. We don't want to play no more. Y'all say bye to the guests. Bye to the Trump guest. Bye to the PDF filers. High five. Thank you, third rail. Thank you for the high five. Okay, they gotta go. You gotta go. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here. He said, yeah, we want to hear it, AunTeaFee. Play us a little. Play another love song. Sad song.
Says you're a problem.
This time make it sweet.
You remember they're together now. One of the conversations that I recorded with Epstein, and I think this was in a restaurant in 2017.
His people fight each other.
Right.
And then have outsiders. He sort of poisons the well outside. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag.
Bannon.
And Priest is not doing a good job. And
Priest.
Kelly has a big mouth.
Kelly.
What do you think? Jamie Dimon says you're a problem.
Jamie Dimon.
And I shouldn't keep. And I spoke to Carl Icahn.
Carl Icahn.
I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kelly Ann's husband.
Kelly Ann husband. Oh, I didn't hear Kelly Ann husband too. He done named all of them. Oh, Bannon.
Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kelly Ann's husband, Kelly Ann is just too much of a wild one. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kelly Ann hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of the Trump White House and about his long-standing, deep relationship with Donald Trump.
There you have it, folks.
You want another teaser? Oh, baby, they're live before this one.
And high-level week. One of the top people at the UN. Churkin was great. He understood. Thank you for a lovely evening. I'll come to UN high-level week. One of the top people at the UN. Churkin was great. So focused, he walked straight into the door.
Oh, yeah.
That's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And he was so focused, he walked straight man about Donald, almost walking 15. He emails someone named Landon Thomas Jr. and he says, have them ask my houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, and he was so focused he walked straight into the door.
He was
No,
trying to
that's
get to that
Donald
young
Trump.
cat, them young cats, them babies in that water, bouncing up and down. Uh-huh. He was so nose wide open, hot dog all hard. I wonder was that the day, when they didn't have no tops on, and they was pointing at that, cause he had a leak. That was a bad joke. Which one was the bad joke? I bet he left his whole nose print on the patio, cause he was trying to get out there where them little girls was that didn't have no tops on, and they was doing the work that. Yeah, and left a whole stain on his brain. Act before. Yeah, they thought that they thought they was exempt. They had people on every payroll. They had blackmail on everybody. You understand? Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't have no intel on why it's coming to, but I'm gonna tell you they shouldn't have been playing with God. And they let the wrong Christians understand what was really going on, and the prayers changed. I keep saying that, tea sippers. The prayers changed. The prayers of the righteous and the for real. Their prayers changed. Oh, is that what they doing? So they playing with God? You lying to me. Oh, you talking about at attention. Oh, we wasn't at attention because some dang-a-lang and some little girls. We was at attention because we figured out that they was playing with God. Oh, no. And you got people thinking that this Israel is talking about the Bible? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was downhill from there. It was just a matter of time. We wanted it to be instantly. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, the prayers changed. Let's be clear. And don't nobody get credit but God. Because this been going on for a long time. The plan has been in the midst a long time. Yeah, it's time for exposure. Yeah, it's time to expose this, to put a stop to this shit. Is this what y'all think? And now y'all got thousands and thousands and thousands of kids and people and genocide and drinking blood and feeding them into McDonald's and Burger King. Y'all just playing in everybody's face. You got people paying for so folk that ain't can't nobody ever find. They just disappeared. Can't find nobody. No trace of hell because it's in somebody's stomach and wonder why we got parasites and shit stink because you just shitted out somebody. My bad. That wasn't a good one either, was it, Mrs. Tom? But it's the truth. And then you had the nerve to go up on prices. This is some of the craziest satanic shit I have. This by far is some of the worst shit I have heard in my life. Again, I'm going to say this, y'all. All seriousness. I knew I don't know how I knew. And I'm going to leave that alone. I'm telling y'all, only reason I'm on this stuff like this, because 1 more 3, then it was Trump. I knew there was some higher ups. I knew it was more involved. I knew it had something to do with human trafficking. I knew that Trump was going to be involved because he catered to the black rappers. I knew this Illuminati type stuff. I knew that there was two independent artists, and it's probably way deep off in there. But I know at any point that somebody show you they got people in cages and kids and people in bondage and all of this, I just couldn't see neither one of them wanting to be involved in any of that type of stuff. And then when you start turning down contracts, you got higher ups coming to your house saying that y'all actions is messing up the money through the pipeline. Yeah, now let's go, y'all. Let me get on off of here. Yeah, he done left his whole nose bleeding and shit, running into the patio.
Go through this together right now. So there's this email right here. Jeffrey Epstein in 2015, he emails someone named Landon Thomas Jr., and he says, have them ask my houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, and he was so focused he walked straight into the door. That's Donald Trump, Epstein, young women. Let's keep reading some of these emails. Jeffrey Epstein says in emails that he had been advising the Russian government on how to deal with Donald Trump. One of several cases in which he wielded his connections to try to influence the course of foreign affairs. So here's the email.
Not Russia. Not Russia. What he just tried to sue us for, knowing good and damn well that your boy was intelligence and CIA and was giving foreign affairs and information and shit on your behalf and somebody else's behalf to Russia? You lying to me? Oh, baby, they ain't got to them emails yet, had it?
Reading some of these emails. Jeffrey Epstein says in emails that he had been advising the Russian government on how to deal with Donald Trump, one of several cases in which he wielded his connections to try to influence the course of foreign affairs.
Influence. Diddy had just returned from Russia. Okay, y'all. Didn't I tell y'all it was good, baby? Okay, so listen. I'm not a Christian, but you gotta vote. Hello. Okay, y'all. So listen, if y'all listen tonight, y'all go back and watch that live. Let me get to let's move on, because all of this is in the live before. Okay. So y'all want to get this, all you have to do is go back and watch that live. All of that is in there. Let's go to where old boy was talking about that we missed the other day. Because a lot of this good tea, I mean, they can be mad at him. They can say he don't know what he's talking about. That's a lie. His tea is hot. His tea is hot. Okay? He advised the sex offender. Let's hear him. Let's hear him, because I can find stuff all day, every day on this mess, right? On this, because we could reveal about. Is this the one I want? Who feared who? Let's hear this one.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed to be replaced.
Elemental story. Donald Trump, and I've gone through this with Epstein deep into the background.
Walked so fast.
Donald Trump is the best
friend.
But
hit that patio, that glass patio hard as hell. He got a knot on his head.
I mean, he is the best friend of a deeply, deeply diabolical person.
Well, I'm going to say I've known you for a long time. As we've often mentioned, we've known each other 25 years, and I was shocked by some of these emails. And I want to read one in particular that I was like, wow. And this is based on you sending Jeffrey Epstein an email in
we saw this
December
one.
2015,
He didn't like this one.
on the eve of a primary debate, Republican primary debate, and it's CNN's holding the debate, and you send an email to him saying, I hear CNN is planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you, either on air or in Scrum afterwards. He writes back, if we were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it would be? And then you say, I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. Of course, it is possible when asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and he's got an Iran deal and he's a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime.
Let's remember the entire context here.
Okay, but what I want to say is in this particular email, it sounds like you're advising a convicted pedophile about what to do, and you're colluding with him against a potential.
Well, I don't know.
candidate.
What emails sound like. Would one have rewritten them in hindsight? Yeah, of course. Emails always are. Oh, that's embarrassing. But remember what's going on here. I am in this. I am where no one else is. I am in proximity to a story which actually most people don't see at this point.
So in these emails, what strikes me is that you're frequently giving advice to Jeffrey Epstein about how to handle the media, how to use the media. Were you his media advisor?
No, he had, and given the fact of how badly he has managed the media over the course of his long difficulties, I would not want in any way, but this was always a major thing, and this was actually, part of the reason, part of my entree here, that I knew about the media. That gave me the kind of cachet that got me a place at the table, which has gotten me the Epstein story, if anyone wanted to pay attention.
Right, so this is
he got the story.
I'm the person who sees this elemental story. Donald Trump, and I've gone through this with Epstein deep into the background. Donald Trump is the best friend of, evil. I mean, he is the best friend of a deeply, deeply diabolical person.
Plus,
a person
he is
who
too.
is involved in, well, we now know what he's involved in.
1,000 women, trafficking 1,000
Thousands.
girls, buried back and
so
forth.
what I understand at this
Thousands.
point is that Donald Trump may become the president of the United States, and this is still in 2015 an iffy proposition. But nevertheless, a possible president of the United States has been involved for well more than 10 years, has been joined at the hip with this person, has been involved in both of these men, in every aspect of each other's lives, sharing girlfriends in their financial lives. Now, this is, to me, and this is a moment which I think we ought to pause, because I think we're very close to the smoking gun. This is what is not only in...
This is why he's scared.
Implied in my emails,
Very
but
close.
in other emails that Epstein has sent.
And by the smoking gun, what do you mean?
Well, the relationship, and remember, Donald Trump has denied this relationship. Oh, Epstein, passed him in the
Well, he's
hall.
calling it a democratic hoax again. He just
Well,
truth
yeah,
social about this is all a democratic hoax.
Of course he will. He's called it again and again. Everything is a hoax. Everything in his life he doesn't like is a hoax.
And then
But the
why he
smoking gun
scared?
is obviously, has Donald Trump been involved with Jeffrey Epstein and underage girls? Did Donald Trump know about Jeffrey Epstein's that the underage girls in and out of Epstein's house? Now, I have spoken here and in many other places about the photographs that I have seen, and Epstein in one of these emails confirms or says Trump knew about the girls, and he damn well did. I have seen the pictures of the girls, of again, a dozen snapshots, 3 of which I vividly remember, 2 with topless girls sitting on Donald Trump's lap.
Okay, there's another one I wanted to read to you here, which was came out in October of 2016, so just before he was being elected. There's an opportunity to come forward this week and talk about Trump in such a way that could garner you great sympathy and help finish him. Interested?
One of the things that I was focused on is trying to get Epstein to come forward. Why don't you go public with these pictures? Why don't you go public? Let me help you go public in telling your story about Donald Trump. I mean, I saw then, as I have continued to see and see every day now, that Donald Trump was unfit to be the president of the United States.
So Blue Sky and X and social media is full of journalists just saying this is completely unacceptable, this is not how you speak to a source, this is not what journalism is.
Well, these are not people who have written the kind of books that I have written, and I often make the distinction between journalists who do what they do, daily reporters, working for organizations, working within a very prescribed set of rules, and what I do. I mean, I'm a writer who manages to make relationships that